Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you're enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 3. We are learning Unit 15. Its title is The Technologies. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modified for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear children, today under the title of writing, we are going to learn how to identify paragraph. Before this, we have written paragraph, we have written different sentences for the picture description, okay? So we are going to learn further to recognize and understand that sentences join to make a paragraph. In a paragraph, sentences join to make sense in relation to each other and identify paragraph as a larger, meaningful unit of expression representing unity of thought. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 164. Most surely in the creation of the heavens and the earth and the alteration of the night and the day and the ships that run in the sea with that which profits men and the water that Allah sends down from the cloud, then gives life with it to the earth after its death and spreads in it all kinds of animals and the changing of the winds and the clouds made subservient between the heaven and the earth. There are signs for a people who understand. Yes, my dear children, what this beautiful verse is telling us. But I tell you every time, Quran teaches us everything. You see, this verse is just like a paragraph. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us a list of things, and what all these things are, these are the signs of Allah. Either you look at earth, you look at sky, whatever comes from earth, whatever comes from sky, everything is a sign of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So my dear children, you see how everything is linked with each other, every sentence. So this is called a paragraph. When we keep on talking about the same thing, about the same concept, and we keep writing in sentences, it is called a paragraph, right? Isn't it amazing? We are learning paragraph writing from Quran, subhanallah. All right, my dear children, now tell me, how do you describe things and what is a paragraph? So pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher and then come back. Yes, my dear children, how do we describe things? We use describing words. Means we use adjectives to describe different things. It is a prayer mat. Its color is blue and beige. It's a soft mat. It's a beautiful mat. So we keep on describing one thing by using adjectives, and about same thing we can keep saying and writing many sentences. Okay? All right. So this is how we describe something. And what is a paragraph? A paragraph is a kind of like a group of friends. A group of friends. It's a group of, like the group of friends, there are different, individuals, they become a group, they become friend. Likewise, there are different sentences, they come together, they make a paragraph. Paragraphs are groups of sentences that share a common idea. This is important thing. But about same thing, there is a common idea in a whole paragraph, okay? They are all written about a certain topic, just like friends usually share a common interest. So how do we become friends? If we have common interest. Likewise, when we keep on saying sentences about a common idea and we join them together, it becomes a paragraph. Paragraphs often include examples or evidences to support a topic, idea, or opinion. So this is how a paragraph is. So the first sentence tells us what this paragraph is about. The warm weather allows me to play outside. So what this paragraph is about? This is about warm weather, right? This is what the opening sentence tells us what we are going to write about. So whatever warm weather makes you to think, you will keep writing. I play under the sprinklers with my brother. We run through the water and scream each time. At night, I play hide and seek with my friends. I usually hide behind a big bush. I love it when the weather is warm. You see, starting you are telling I'm writing about weather, and in last you are telling how do you feel about it. It becomes a paragraph. Okay, do you understand? All right. Now let's practice it through an activity. Teacher will share some paragraphs in text form with students. So your teacher is going to give you text, that is paragraph, and students will recognize how sentences are joined to make sense in relation to each other. They will read these paragraphs and find out how sentences are linked together. Students will also highlight and share nouns, verbs, adjectives in these paragraphs. So here I brought one example which I showed you, teacher. Just like this paragraph, take simple text, give it to students in groups to read and tell them to find out how a paragraph is. Okay, so pause the video, enjoy the activity and then come back. Yes, my dear children, have you read different paragraphs? Now you understand what a paragraph is, how sentences are linked together. Good job. So all of you now open your book on page number 129. What we are going to do, here is a word list given to you. By using these words, you are going to describe the picture. Now you will keep looking at this picture and you will keep describing this picture with the help of these words which are given here in a simple paragraph. Also give it a title. Write this paragraph in your notebook. Teacher, I suggest first take the oral feedback from children about this picture, and then there will be different ideas. They can join it together to write a paragraph in their notebook. So pause the video, complete this task and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good, my children are great. Now you have learned how to write a paragraph. It's further you are going to pick nouns. What the paragraph which you have written, now you will pick nouns, verbs and adjectives from your written paragraph. Draw columns in your notebook and put the words into the relevant column. Okay, so you will draw 3 columns, noun, verbs and adjectives, and from your paragraph write nouns, verbs and adjectives in these paragraphs. Pause the video, complete this task and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. So it's time for your homework. This is a project given in your book. You will complete it in your homework. You will draw the pictures of different sources of media. For example, radio, television on a paper chart. Also write few sentences about them, for what purpose we use them, and display your work in classroom. Tomorrow you will bring this chart in your classroom. And here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it and kindly provide a printed worksheet to children for practice. So what we have learned today? We learned to recognize and understand that sentences join to make a paragraph. In a paragraph, sentences join to make sense in relation to each other. Identify paragraph as a larger, meaningful unit of expression representing unity of thoughts. Are we done with it? Yes. So that's it for today. This is the last lecture for grade 3. And now we'll meet each other in grade 4. Till that time, better keep working hard and show a wonderful performance in your final exams. Come up with your shining results. See you in grade 4. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing, take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.